Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siva Malik Nambudiarti. In this video, I will explain about one of research method. It's called narrative inquiry. So, what is narrative inquiry? According to Clandinin and Connolly, narrative inquiry is a study of experience as a story and a way of thinking through storytelling. This research is emphasized the importance of story as a valid form of knowledge and stresses that human experience can be better understood through narrative or storytelling. Narrative inquiry is used to understand the meaning of person's life experience, explore the social construction of experience, and appreciate the diversity and complexity of human story. Nah, jadi narrative inquiry adalah metode penelitian yang menggunakan cerita atau pengalaman hidup seseorang sebagai sumber utama untuk memahami suatu hal. Nah, mengapa cerita itu penting? Karena lewat cerita kita bisa tahu apa yang benar-benar dirasakan, dipikirkan, dan dialami oleh seseorang. Jadi cerita itu bukan hanya untuk hiburan, tapi juga bentuk pengetahuan yang bisa dipelajari dan dipahami secara ilmiah. So, there's a sixth type of narrative inquiry: discourse analysis, intersection of linguistic analysis, participant story, standard narrative, visual narrative analysis, photo elicitation, and art-based research methods. How to collect the data? First, we have relational and discursive semi-structure interview. So, participants were interviewed 4 times over a period of 3 years, and the format was conversational, not question and answer, to allow participants' story to unfold naturally. Number 2 is narrative symbol. So, participants were asked to bring symbols like photos, objects, and memory representing their experience. These symbols were then photographed and incorporated into the analysis. Number 3, longitudinal approach. So, data was collected over the long term to capture change and dynamic in narrative over time. Last but not least, we have collaborative engagement. So the research team conduct analysis retreats, regular team discussion, and the briefing after interview to collectively explore narrative. And this is some expert of narrative inquiry. There is Dejin Clendenin and Michael Connolly, Catherine Kahler-Risman, and Arthur B. Frank. And for your key resource, I have some books that you can use for your guidance to know about narrative inquiry. And I have thesis with the title Students Feeling in Using Storytelling for Learning English in Junior High School. And I also have scriptsy with the title and I also have a scriptsy with the title Writing Scriptsy, the Process, the Obstacles, and the Strategy, a Narrative Inquiry by Pratama Ahmad Nabil. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this scriptsy. The scriptsy with the title Writing a Thesis, the Process, the Obstacle, and the Strategy, a Narrative Inquiry use the narrative inquiry research method because number 1, focus on students' personal experience. So this research aims to understand how students write thesis, the challenges they face, and the strategy they use to overcome them. Narrative inquiry allows researchers to explore the life story of respondents in a narrative and contextual manner, so that aspect of their experience can be understood in their entirety. It's like written in page 15. This research using narrative inquiry is aimed at understanding the process of how participants write theses and how they deal with the possible difficulty they face during the thesis writing process. Number 2 is suitable for social study in a natural context. Narrative inquiry is used because it seeks to examine social phenomena in depth within a natural setting. That is the real-life experience of students writing their thesis, rather than in controlled, experimental, or quantitative condition, like it's written in page 14. Qualitative methods can be used to explore the core of a problem or phenomenon and describe it in detail. This study used interview as the main instrument for data collection. The result is Number one is the method. Semi-structured interview were conducted with the participant. Number two is language use. Participants were allowed to answer in Indonesia or English according to their preference. Number three is the purpose atau tujuannya. To explore participant story about their thesis writing process, include the obstacle they face and the strategy they use. Next is notes and recording. So the researcher took notes on important points during the interview and also recorded the conversation for further analysis. The next is minimal researcher intervention. So the researcher minimized personal reaction during the interview to ensure that the participant's story were not emotionally influenced by the researcher. It's all written in page 16. He says in the interview itself, the researcher asked about the process of the thesis writing from the beginning until the end of the writing. The interviewer was allowed to answer using English or Bahasa Indonesia according to their own preference. Personal reaction were minimized so that the story would not be affected by the researcher's response that much. That's all the explanation from me about narrative inquiry. If there are any mistakes, please forgive me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.